Netflix crime mystery that fans say is as good as The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. With every streaming service packed full of films, finding something to watch should be simple, but it often turns into the opposite. Endless menus, top 10 lists, and algorithm recommendations can leave you spending longer browsing than actually pressing play. Thankfully, a growing number of reviewers are cutting through the noise on social media, sharing quick, honest takes and handy roundups that make your next scroll feel far more like a shortcut than a slog. One of these streaming experts is Luke Eccleston, a UK reviewer who posts his thoughts on his Ecki Reviews page on TikTok.
Wet boots ruining your mornings? The job site boot dryer uses gentle, fanless heat to quietly dry boots, shoes, and gloves overnight, helping reduce dampness and odor. Want to check today's Amazon deal? Scan the QR code now or visit grabdeal.us/4 before it's gone.
In a recent video, Ecki encouraged followers to give Mystic River a watch if they're a fan of crime thrillers. Sharing the suggestion with his audience, he said, "I have just gone and found you the perfect film to watch tonight, and it's on Netflix." He added, "If you're a fan of crime drama thrillers, this film is one of the biggest ones out there. But if you're someone who hasn't seen this film, you are massively missing out." Directed by Clint Eastwood, Mystic River features Sean Penn, Tim Robbins, and Kevin Bacon as three childhood mates whose lives are ripped apart by tragedy. The narrative centers on the murder of Sean Penn's character's teenage daughter, compelling the three men to come together years afterwards as Kevin Bacon's detective probes the horrific crime. As mistrust intensifies, the lifelong companions start to turn against each other after one becomes persuaded that somebody close to him is behind his daughter's death. According to Ecki Reviews, it's the acting that truly elevates the film. He said, "The performances are brilliant. This film will leave you on the edge of your seat. You'll constantly be questioning what is going on in this mystery, as it is absolutely full of twists and turns. It is such a fantastic film, I just couldn't not recommend it." Released in 2003, Mystic River garnered widespread critical praise, with Sean Penn securing the Academy Award for Best Actor and Tim Robbins claiming the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor. On IMDb, it has drawn comparisons to The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. That's because both movies are bleak, adult crime dramas in which a present-day investigation forces buried trauma to the surface and exposes the rot beneath an apparently ordinary community. They share a gritty, procedural feel and a strong sense of place, using violence and secrecy to explore how institutions, police, family, local power structures can fail victims. The big difference is scale and style. Mystic River is intimate and character-led, focused on a tight-knit Boston neighborhood and its relationships, while Dragon Tattoo is broader, more puzzle box and investigative with a colder, stylized edge and a journalist-outsider dynamic. However, if you are a fan of The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, you're bound to enjoy Mystic River too. On the review site, the flick has plenty of positive reviews. One film buff shared, "This movie is a kick in the gut." Rarely is such a brilliant cast assembled, and even when it happens, rarely do they act like this. Tom Gyrie, very impressive. Tim Robbins and Sean Penn show emotion that directors don't often stick in, and it comes off flawlessly. Meanwhile, another wrote, "Though the film becomes a bit uneven towards the end, this tough, brutal, and uncompromising, but still a masterpiece and the best work Eastwood has done in years."